Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming course. In our previous lecture, we learned about Python data types such as integers, floating point numbers, strings, and boolean values. We also learned how Python automatically identifies the type of data stored in a variable. Today, we are going to learn one of the most exciting topics in Python, input and output. Until now, every program we wrote contained fixed values. For example, if you wrote variable named as name equals to some string like Rahul and then printed the name, it will print Rahul, right? Now, no matter how many times we run it, the output never changes. But what if we want program to ask the user for their own name? That's exactly what today's lecture is about. What is output? Let's begin with the output. Output simply means displaying information to the user. In Python, we use print function to display the output, right? For example, if I write print here to print something, hello world, and then I click on run, hello world gets printed. Now this is our output. So hello world got printed. Now I can't print anything here, right? If I want to print any integer type value also, I can also print that. As you can see, 95 got printed. So print function is our output, which displays our any output we want. So if I want to format our print output values, I have already discussed how can we write some strings in the print function to print the output with the answer. So if I write like my name Rahul, and then I'm going to print, then you may wonder, if I write my own name and I want to print my name is Rahul, so I can do that by using a string my name is Rahul, my name is okay, and using just by comma and the variable name here, I can do this, my name is Rahul. If I change name here, Rom, as you can see here, only this value gets changed. This is now fixed value in my print function. So this is called formatted output. Similarly, now we will discuss what is input. Suppose you are using an ATM. The ATM asks you to enter your PIN. Similarly, when you log into an Instagram, it is ask your username and password. Whenever the computer asks the user to enter information, the process is called input. Python provides a built-in function called input function, which allows the user to enter data using the keyboard. Our first input program, let's write that. To write an input function, we will simply use the input function. For example, I'm writing name as a variable, then I'm using input. I can write anything in here, and I'll then print it, print name. It will ask us, because I have not written anything in here, I have to manually write it, just my name. So I have written Rahul here, Rahul got printed. Just let me format it so you will be familiar how the program works. Write your name, your name is Now if I run it, it will ask me write your name, Rahul. Your name is Rahul. As you can see, I can write anything in here. If I run it again, I can write any name, just like Preet. Run again, PRWTP. Your name is Preet. So as you can see, we have written our first Python program, input function. So if you want to take multiple input, you can also do that by using another input and storing it in a variable. Right, for example, I write it's my name, class, input, your grade, your grade, yeah, also write your age. Now I'm gonna print it, your name, your class, your age, I'm gonna print it. I'll write Rahul here. Rahul is in 12th standard. His age is 20 or it's 18. Your name is Rahul, your class is 12, your age is 18. So just by using input function, you can write anything in here to store any data type value in the variables you just wrote. Now important point about input function is many beginners makes mistake. Suppose right, we wrote here 12. It is an integer value, but it will get stored as a string data type. If I gonna check it here, type, let me comment these two, and now type of class 1, I'm gonna run it. My grade is 12. Okay, I made mistake here, and now I'm gonna print it, your grade 12. Now yes, as you can see, class is string. We have written integer here from ourselves, but Python has interpreted it as string data type value, so we have to make some changes. Firstly, we will convert it into an integer data type value. For example, if I wanna I know that my class and age is gonna be in integer value, so I am gonna write here int. By using this, I can convert my input data type into integer value. I'm gonna write my name here, Rahul. I have to uncomment these also. Rahul 12, age 18. Now you can see Rahul. Now class integer is integer because we have here put the int function, which will convert our string data type into integer data type. Now if we wanna convert the integer into float, we can also do that by using float data type here. Using this, you can convert the string data type value into float data type value. Like we write again Rahul here, 12, 18. Now class is changed to float. Let's build a Python program to add two numbers. Now we are making a calculator. For example, if I wanna int input first number as well as second number, change the variable name also. Now I'm gonna print it using a plus b. We'll write here we're gonna arrange them. Sum of a plus b is a plus b. Gonna run it. First number 2, second number 3, answer gonna be 5. Value of 2 plus 3 is 5. So our code works. So this is basically a basic calculator you can use to do mathematical operations. If we wanna do the subtraction, multiplication and division, you can also do that. I write here 10, first number 10, second number 5, a plus b is 15, a minus, oh sorry, I have to also change here. But answer will be same because we have performed the mathematical operations correctly. So 10 minus 5 is 5, a into 10 into 5 is 50, and 10 by 5 is 2. Let's do it again. As you can see, now I have corrected it and answer are also correct. So you have made just a basic calculator. You can do anything with this. I have told you can change these. So you got an idea how to make a basic calculator by using just two numbers and perform basic calculations. Now we gonna make another Python program which will find our average. So to do that, we will take two variables. Average can be in decimal points, so we are gonna use float here, and we'll make another variable which will be called as average, avg I'm gonna use, which will be a plus b. I'm gonna put it in a brackets so that our calculation are correct, divided by 2. I'm gonna print it. A average of a and b is average. Gonna print it. First number is, let's take 15, another one 15. Answer should be 15 also. As you can see here, answer is 15. So our program is working perfectly. We have made an average program to calculate the average. I can write here anything, any number. It will display us the correct average. if you wanna make more more numbers, you can add the variables here, add them and divide by the number of variables here to get the average. Now we will go to and make student information to store the students information in a class by doing name input your name, your class, I'm gonna write here roll number, anything right here, and I'm gonna do roll number as integer data type value because roll number is an integer. Now we have stored this. Now I'm gonna print it. Class details, name, now we are gonna print it. Your name Rahul, class is 12th, I'm gonna say matrix, roll number is 20, class details are Rahul, matrix, roll number 20. So you can make any programs using the input function. Now we have also some important characters in Python. If you want to delete all of this and I want it in a one line, print function in a one line, I can also do that by using forward slash n. I write a name here. Yes. It's grade here. We're gonna print it. Sometimes if you wanna print one line into two lines, for example I have class and details, I wanna write it like this, I can also do that just by using forward slash n. So I'll get my output as class and then details. Earlier it was in only in one line, but I have used the escape sequence character, which is /n. So now my details details one string gets printed in the next line. I can also do a tab 1 to give 4 spaces. It will give 4 spaces here between the class and details. Now if you want to print double quotes in the print function, you can also do that, but if you are going to try it here like this, I'll write here like this. If I want to print the same in the print output one and run it, Python will give us error, invalid syntax error, and saying that perhaps you forgot the comma, but no, we didn't. So to solve this, we will use / also here, one in the starting, one in the back. If we do this, now we'll run. As you can see here, double quotes got printed here also. Earlier it was giving us error. Now it is solved by using the / here and here. So these are called escape sequence characters. So by using this, we also printed the quotes here. Now if likewise we have separators in print function, like you can print many outputs just in a by using in a single print function. So which is very annoying, as you can say, it is very clustered. Like if we write print Rahul Rohit, let's say Verma, when we run it, as you can see, it gets printed in one line. But if we want to end the spacing between these two, we can also do that and put any separator by using SCP double quotes and in between using any character. And equals to here also. Now as you can see, we have a separator here between these three. So now I'm gonna go to an end parameter, which is used to print two print values in a single one. For example, we have class details here and this another print function. If we write here comma and equals to semicolon dash, you can see here it gets printed in the same line. Even these two print values are there, but using the end function and spacing between them, we can write two print functions into single line. Now before ending this session, I want to fix some problems that beginners go through. That I have explained that you should use float or integer for For example, if you want to calculate a plus b, you should use integer or float value here, so that your calculation gets calculated. But if you guys use only input function here and then print this a plus b, right here 5, 10, as you can see here it gets printed 5 but with 10, because as I have already explained, normal input function is gives a string data type value, so 5 is stored as string value and 10 is also stored as string value, and when we go assign the a plus b value, it gets attached rather than doing the mathematical calculation, so it gets attached as a string. And also if we want to store the decimal data type value, you should use float instead of integer, as it will delete the decimal point value. So using the float, you can avoid your mistakes. So now we are going to wrap our session. Let's quickly revise today's lecture, what we have done. We have seen what is output, what is print function, what is input using input function, why input returns a string, converted input using integer and float, printing formatted output, escape characters we have seen, /n and /t, separator and end parameters we have used, and we have also built some programs. So from this point onward, our programs are no longer fixed. They can now accept information from the user, make much more useful and realistic. In the next lecture, we'll learn about operators in Python. We'll perform mathematical calculations, compare values, and make our programs even more powerful. Thank you for watching. Practice each example from today's lecture, especially the calculator and student information program, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.